Menteri Rupang Jala Konrad ke sama ulah pelan ya kidin jat ka jingwat banyak naka benta ban bishar banyak yang ya kijing don jing ya dei ya kerukam im bat ka culture jong kipa ka si Jaintia ka thain Southeast Asia ki balantan lang ki menteri ka arts and culture ba san bor sulai justice ba Hamar San Singh. Thank you Principal Secretary Arts and Culture yit ka kenhun bat banyak bat ki officer nakatran arts and culture.
David has already explained the entire purpose in such a beautiful manner that even those who did not know about this, I'm sure you got goosebumps listening to how this would happen and how it would connect, not just about the language, but all different aspects of culture, of using science behind it, of using different aspects of architecture, music, you name it, all different aspects will be all integrated and kind of woven into this larger fabric of the entire history, culture and background of our people. So it's going to be super exciting, and but I must of course put a point of kind of caution and a caveat, which is that we really don't know where we're heading, to be very frank. So you don't have your hopes too high in this. It's a journey which we really don't know where it will take us, and that also in fact makes it even more exciting, to be very frank. We will uncover a lot of things as we move along. Some things may be in fact surprising to us, but of course, as I said, we'll have to be carefully treading the path. There are a lot of things we need to keep in mind, because obviously these are things that are sensitive in nature. There are legal aspects to it. There is sovereign aspects to it. So many aspects which we cannot just simply ignore. So we will work as we move along. The point being that, which we have been stressing on, is that we have to start somewhere. We always keep talking about this has to be done, the culture is important, our identity is important, our people are important to us, the culture is this, but what do we do about it? So, really that's where the irony lies, is that, we are all good at talking, as Basanbor was mentioning, but I think what really matters is the action we take. Even small steps we take, but let those steps be concrete, let them be definitive, and let them leave real footprints, as we said. So therefore, this is what our objective is as we move along. And while I say this, please understand also that it's not that this project is just one of its kind. In the last 8 years, I think almost everything that we have done has been towards establishing our identity, promoting our culture, really looking at in ways and means in which we can kind of give another level of lift to different aspects of our tradition. So we didn't have this symbol, this logo. We never had this. Our Meghalaya state was without a logo for 54 years. We sat one day, we said, well, we need a logo. Every state has a logo. Every state has an identity. And we went behind details about how it would be made. And if you look at this logo, it's a true representation of what Meghalaya is. Its people, its culture, its geography, the three hills, the monoliths, the Garo drum, and the different ornaments that we have of our state. I mean, this is just one example. Our anthem. We never had a state anthem. Almost every state has an anthem. And why is it important? Because again, it gives us identity. It connects us to our roots. It makes us feel special. And that is really what we've been trying to do. Our 70 or rather 50 this year, I think last year 50, but this year we are trying to expand to 75. Our research scholars who were first part of this project, to be very frank. So if some of you who are involved in that will know that I started what we call the CM Research Grant. And that grant is supposed to give 3 lakh rupees, and it is giving, to different scholars to research about culture, language, history, and different aspects of our people. And the idea was to keep building on it. So what we did then and what we're doing now is in a way connected. Whether you look at our aspects of our different traditions that are there. David was mentioning about the textiles that we have, and the kind of boost that we have given to India, to the Aries silk in the last many years is again testament to that same belief that we have, that these are things that are part of our culture, part of our livelihood, and we don't need to really do so much to find new things. There are these existing wonderful things. Just give it a larger scope and give it larger opportunity, and that's what we've been doing. Whether you look at the different festivals that we have and how we've been trying to improve. If you go towards Smith area in Nongkrem, there was earlier in the Nongkrem dance there were some rituals that used to be performed, and you'll be quite amazed to know that these rituals, some of them were being done and conducted and performed for centuries. And if you go to that location or had gone to that location, it's a sacrifice, kind of a sacrificial, kind of a program or whatever, a ritual, sorry. And you went to that place and you would see that there was nothing, this was just grass. And there's no place to sit. And from the Khasi tribe point of view and the culture point of view, it was a very kind of an important kind of a ritual, and the kind of importance that it should be getting was not. The moment I went there the first time and I saw it, I said this needs to be changed, this needs to be given the importance, and we immediately sanctioned close to about 7 crores. And we built up a beautiful, a gallery and an arena out there, a restaurant at the back, an office space. And if you go and see that place now, I mean, it really, you can feel the difference. And today tourists are flocking there, they're enjoying, they're seeing the different rituals and really becoming part of the culture of our people. Southeast Asia. For all the hard work that has been put in this very short period to actually give a structure to this entire objective that we have laid in front of us. The genesis of this entire thought actually started with my leader, late P.S. Sangmaji. It was his desire at that point in time. He was a member of parliament representing Tura, and it was his desire at that point in time, and he used to keep talking about the fact that there needs to be more research done on the roots of the Garos, and the fact that there are so many of our research scholars, writings about our linkages with Tibet and different aspects of research which have been done. But there's never been an in-depth research and analysis in a scientific manner. And I, as always, which I mentioned to many of you in many of the programs that we have, that these are conversations we used to have, almost like father and son conversation, but it was also kind of a leader-follower conversation. And in those moments, when we used to talk about it, it never really sunk into my mind in the way it should have. But obviously now in this position, and more importantly, when he's not with us anymore, all those conversations keep coming back, to my mind and my memory and my thought, and which I share with all of you and with a lot of people. That it is almost like he wrote down kind of a blueprint of things to do for me in one way. And I can share very openly that a lot of the things which I do in governance today, different ideas, actually have been sown, the seed has been sown by him many years back. And I remember him talking about this many times. And obviously when I got the opportunity, when God has given me this chance to lead the state, to work for the state, for work and to serve our people, I felt that this is one of the most important missions that we should have, because this will have one of the biggest and the long-lasting impact for years and generations and decades to come for the people of our state. So that is really how everything began. And of course, I was very keen to ensure that we would expand this and we should cover the other major tribes. And that's how my discussion started with our Art and Culture Minister, with Ba Freddy, and of course with Ba David. And that's how this discussion took shape. And as I said, in a very, very short period of time, we all are here today to actually officially launch this particular mission, if I may. I'm just sharing this with you, of course. This is still in the planning stage only, but this is an exciting moment, so I'm happy to share, is that we've just recently planned for a permanent location for the Megong Festival in a place called Rongalgri in East Karo Hills. So it's about a 90 plus acre land we've bought, and we've started to work. And in that place, we are actually planning to put up, different villages of our different tribes. So my plan and my idea is that when people go there for the Megong Festival, they can actually go and stay in a Khasi village. And you actually, when you go in there, there'll be people who will be obviously dressed and food, and you will be dressed as a Khasi person. You will stay there as Khasis, would stay in villages, and you would experience the entire aspect of how a Khasi village and the Khasi culture is by staying there. Similarly, we'll have the Garo village, we'll have different Jaintia, Pnar, War, you name it. As many as possible, we'll have different villages within that space, so that we're able to then allow that experience to our guests and to the tourists who will come in from different locations. So this kind of thought process is evident in not just this project that we're doing, but in all different aspects of the government's work that we're doing. And the reason why we do this is very simple, is because we've always believed that for us as a society, for us as a community, as a state, it is absolutely important for us to ground ourselves, to connect with our roots, to be able to create our identity. Because at the end of the day, that is what matters. And in this fast-moving world, with all the economic development that is taking place, it is these aspects of our tradition, these aspects of our roots, our culture, is what is going to keep us connected. And this is even more important when it comes to the younger generation that is there today, who is completely involved in so many aspects of global aspects in terms of the social media, that it is so easy to lose track of who you are. And therefore, we feel, and I feel it's even more important, that these kind of things must be pushed more and more. And that's why I really want our youngsters to be involved. I want young research scholars to be involved in this. So it's not just about, having the seniors there. Please make programs. If tomorrow you tell me, sir, this program needs to be expanded, and I think we need to send a group of 100 cultural troops, to Cambodia to meet, different people there and exchange the music aspects, please bring the proposal to us. As of now, we have approved a project cost of approximately plus minus about 10 crores, 9 point something crores for the Khasi Jaintia region, and about same amount, 9-10 crores for Garo Hills. So that's about 20 crores budget for the next 18 months. But I'm sure that once we start, working on this, the journey is going to be so exciting that so many things will come up. Because I'm sure tomorrow, when you see a certain story, you find a certain finding, somebody will say, oh, I want to make a song out of this, and there we go, the music part opens up. Somebody will say, what, this is so amazing, I want to make a movie out of this. And then so you'll have the music, the movie guys coming. Somebody may say, sir, we need to create a museum, because what we have just discovered needs to be shared with the people. So therefore, we need a place where we can create a museum. Somebody will say, sir, we need to create tourism aspect out of this, because people need to visit. People need to know that this is what the place was. This is where this happened. And this is where our people, maybe transited from, whatever it is. So really, this is what I foresee. I look at this as just the beginning point of a very, very large opening that is going to come up in the future. And that will link us with not just, as I said, our culture, but link us with, aspects of music, aspects of sports, aspects of museums, tourism, exchange programs, so on and so forth. I feel the journey is going to be super, super exciting. So therefore, this is me, and really I'm excited to see the work of the team. You were not there earlier, but I just want to share with you that the first presentation I had and I saw with Dr. Andrew. So he did not show you that presentation, but there was a full presentation. He was presenting from Singapore, and he showed us the actual DNA mapping of the Khasi and the Jaintia communities, and how the DNA, if I recall the numbers, I think it was 76, 75, 76, is it?
Yes.
Oh,
somewhere around that range.
Thank you. Yeah, something like that, 75, 76, I don't know what that means, but I just remember the number. And he was showing that how that particular DNA mapping is completely different from the rest of the tribes that are here. Am I correct, Doctor?
Yes.
I mean, I'm sorry I'm speaking in front of you, I shouldn't be, but I'm correct, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that the DNA study that he has done already is already showing the kind of distinction that the DNA of the Khasi Jaintia tribe that it has is very different, and you cannot find it anywhere in the country. So that's how amazing the research that he has already done is so amazing, and can't imagine when you combine that finding with other aspects of culture and start connecting it with aspects of music, the movement of our people, the different stories that are there, the folklore that is there. I can't really think of even more exciting thing that can happen. So for me also it's truly exciting, and obviously similarly for the Garo community, this project will be launched on the 1st of September. Again, why 1st of September? Is because that is the day, the birth anniversary of late P.A. Sangma. So therefore it is most appropriate that we will launch this project in Tura on the 1st of September, on his birthday, as a dedication to his vision of this particular project. And today, with that vision, as I said, is now engulfing and incorporating the entire state. So it's an amazing thing that is happening, and I really, really look forward to it. And as I said, I do expect that as we move forward, many, many more exciting things will come out of this. And I do hope that especially the youngsters must start connecting, and that's the reason why we have the portal. We will soon have different social media handles also attached to it, so that we'll allow the youngsters to connect to this research that's happening and be able to contribute in their own way to what they can find. And once this happens, I'll tell you, we'll see a lot of excitement in our people, in our community, because traditionally and historically, our people have always been very patriotic, have been very, very, connected with their identity. And when you make that, give that chance to them to reconnect again and find a way in which they can contribute, you will see a lot of passion coming into this entire movement, is what I expect. So
Well, this portal has been launched. We request you to kindly give a big round of applause once again. Virtually inaugurating the administrative office of the Khasi Jaintia team for the project. And this is inaugurated by the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Shri Jaidbynriew Khasi. Yes.
You can mention this is the real office, this is not AI.
So yes, it is so beautiful that you may think it is AI, but it is not. It is the real office of this project.
In the museum, offices and around.